Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
I'll get the chat up here in a second.
Sounds good.
Is this-
Thank you for joining us this. What are we? We're like, I don't know how many eves it would be. It's like Christmas Eve.
If that's what you want to do.
It's just wild to me
Christmas
that
Eves.
yeah, just wild to me that it's this week already. It just doesn't seem like it should be the end of the month, let alone the end of the year.
I called my mom today. Or no, she called me and then I called her back because, I don't know. We're trying to figure out stuff for the holiday. And she was like, it just doesn't feel like Christmas this year. And I said, I know, it just went so fast. And then she said, for us, we had like that early Thanksgiving, and then we had that second
sure.
Thanksgiving with Grandma. So it already felt like we kind of did all
Sure.
that.
Yeah, sure.
So I was like, huh. I mean, that doesn't explain anybody else's
No,
situation.
that makes sense.
Ooh, there's a spaghetti sauce from the other thing. There we go. But yeah, sorry. I love spaghetti sauce.
For those of you that are wondering why Tag's randomly talking about spaghetti sauce, it's because we just got done with our Patreon Zoom hangout, and one of the folks there, Erin, was working on making like her mom's recipe of spaghetti sauce, and so during the stream we were asking her for updates on how it was going because she was like, I hope I can make it. I'm trying to get this sauce together. So she sent a photo in our Discord, and it looks really, really good.
It does look really,
Really good. I just ate dinner and it still looks really good.
They've changed this layout and I don't like it.
I don't know what to tell you.
Anyway.
It is what it is. It
Tis
is what it is.
It is what it is.
Hello, Donna.
Hello, Donna.
But yeah, what other fun stuff did we do this week? Oh, we had the ornament exchange this week.
Wonderful as
which
always.
was very, very fun. So if you're a supporter that was able to participate in the ornament exchange, thank you so much. This was our largest exchange year yet, Kate said. I think we had 38 total people that participated, which is pretty incredible. And I would say about half, maybe over half of those were all able to
We had
join.
22 in the Zoom.
There you go. So more than half were able to join on the Zoom, which is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the ornament exchange, and I'm so glad that it happened this year, and it was so successful.
Mm-hmm.
It is the most attended virtual event that we do.
Yeah, virtual event. I was going to say, we're not good at taking attendance or figuring out numbers of in-person events, but for sure.
So let me quickly just share what I'll share your ornament. I'll share my ornament since we have this. What am I clicking on?
It was the year of the Haunted Mansion.
Let's see, browser. Nope, that's not going to work. Hold
Hello,
on.
Megan. Hello, Gail.
Pause for a second. Here we go. All right, so this is I got two ornaments from my Secret Santa. Aaron, right? Yes, Aaron was my Secret Santa.
I
think so.
believe so. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So I got a Madame Leota with a raven, and then of course the hitchhiking ghost. They do not glow in the dark. We thought maybe they would glow in the dark,
man.
but they have this cool look at this like shimmering kind of coloring with it. So totally wonderful. And then Teresa got the caretaker,
Silas
Gravedigger.
Crump.
Silas Crump. This is a cool
He's
looking
the
ornament.
Yeah, he's so awesome. Megan was my secret elf, secret Santa, whatever you want to call it.
And this is your
And that's a little portion of my Halloween. Well, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like my Haunted Mansion / Nightmare Before Christmas themed tree. So actually,
you got the
you know
Hatbox
what's pretty
Ghost
cool is there's
ornament down
two
here.
other ornaments in this photo. I just realized that were from
And this
Weekly
one?
Tears. Yeah. So that's Sally as like a gingerbread
person.
cutout, I
Yep.
guess. I also have Jack. I had a Weekly Tier sent me Jack and Sally as gingerbread cutouts. And then you and I both received the Hatbox Ghost Tiki.
That was like when we
ornament.
first started the podcast.
No,
it
that's
was really
the
early.
ornament. We
Oh.
got the mug when way back in
Yeah.
the beginning. And then that same person the following year got us an ornament
is
of the
this?
other version. That is the
The
mayor's
mayor.
butt.
I was gonna
Yep,
say it's the bottom of the mayor.
that is the mayor's butt. I bought that one for myself.
The mayor's butt. I love the mayor.
But yeah.
And then
Yeah.
look, some Ginny. Ginny got this for, got this same ornament that I got, and this is it on their tree. So that was really cool. And then look at this. Somebody handmade this.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, so cool looking. Anyway.
It's beautiful.
Yes, Kate did a great job organizing that event and getting that going. I think am I able to, because I can look at something with it too a little bit. Because this was
That was the one.
Our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, our sixth exchange. And we had 38 people.
Yep.
That were able to do it. So
pretty awesome.
So hello everybody. Oh,
Jan, that's okay. That is totally fine.
Jan, when we were doing our
Hello.
Christmas tree this year, I have the DLWeekly ornaments that you made, the custom ones.
Yep, I have mine on the tree too. That was last year, I think. Because I think she made them for the 5th.
I think I have 2 or 3 of them total because she's made them before.
There you go.
Yeah. Hello from Toronto. Well, hello from Wisconsin.
But yeah.
Why is there a strawberry? Am I missing out on something with Canada and strawberries?
I don't know. Could be.
But yeah, in our hangout, we talked about Christmas in the parks a little bit, what everybody was doing for the holidays. That was a lot of fun.
Just a reminder that this week we do have off for the podcast.
Yes.
And then also the following week, it will not be a current show, I guess. Maybe that'd be the best way to explain it. We're going to try something out in the new year, starting with the last week of this year, is that we're going to kind of maybe try doing like a vault series. And so basically, not to like make anybody feel sad because the Disney vault I felt was a very, I had it, that was challenging.
I love that
me.
you've taken the Disney vault as something that's like a negative.
Yes, I wouldn't say it was a negative, but like, it just made me sad because you couldn't just go get a movie.
Sure.
If you wanted to see a movie, maybe you could rent it if like the rental place had it. It was way before streaming, but you had to wait for them to release it out of the vault. It was a brilliant marketing thing.
Yeah.
As far as like they kept getting to make more money on re-releasing all their movies. But like as a fan wanting to watch things, I was not good at being patient for it to come out of the vault.
Fair.
But anyways, so we're going to do a version of that, the DL Weekly Vault, and just kind of bring out some of our old interviews and people that we've gotten to chat with throughout the years and kind of reshare some of those discussions that we had. So it'll be something that's released, and it'll just be the discussion. It won't be, there won't be like the news or trivia segments along with it. Just the discussion.
That's the one that I think people will get most sad about is no trivia.
No, that could be. That very well could be.
You know what we should do? That's another thing we could do in the future too, is we could take some trivia segments and package those as different things. All right.
Let's see. Do we have the following books already? Little known facts about well-known places, Disneyland. No, I do not have that one.
No, I don't think so.
I don't have any of these. I feel like I'm failing my own
I don't think I have any of those.
personal Disney library. Walt's Apprentice and Walt's Disneyland, A Walk in the Park with Walt Disney. Wait a minute. I have one of the Walt's Disneyland books. Now I gotta look it up.
You're like click.
I gotta look now. Now I gotta look. I need to do something better with my Disney library. Some of it's up here, some of it's downstairs. I need to find a
like one spot for it.
Yeah, I just need a cohesive library somewhere.
You should put like a bookshelf here and have the Disney books on it.
I should. I've got a lot of ideas of where I might put it. Walt's Disneyland.
You walk in the park with Walt Disney right there.
Oh, no, I've wanted that one because that's the one that Marcy wrote. That's been on my list, but I haven't gotten it yet.
Can you click on it so I can see the cover?
Yeah, that one.
I have that one.
There you go. So, Tag has Walt's Disneyland.
Yeah.
I don't think I know that Walt's Apprentice one, though. What's that one?
I feel like I've heard about that little known facts about well-known places Disneyland book before. Now I gotta start looking up stuff. You gotta look it up stuff.
Oh, by Dick Nunes, Walt's Apprentice: Keeping the Disney Dream Alive by Dick Nunes. I bet you that's excellent. There is not a lack of, there's just not a lack of great Disney books out there. So.
Oh, I have this one too.
Look at that. Good job, Tag.
Don't you have this?
I don't think I have that one.
Oh. That's funny that I'm like, I don't know. Oh, he's going to send it out to us tomorrow.
I'm looking at my...
He's sending him out tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. That's so thoughtful and kind of you.
Yes.
I need to inventory my Disney library. I feel very far... I need to just make it a point to do. I keep looking at... What is it? The Walt's A Great American...
Oh, like the one about like his biography?
Yeah.
An American something.
Yeah. Walt Disney, an American original. That's been sitting on my shelf for years by Bob Thomas.
It's big.
And I've heard so many good things about that. So I need to I'm reading a different series right now. I'm taking time off from Disney specific content because that's all I was reading was Disney stuff. And I'm like, I should probably, maybe do more than just Disney. But I've heard a lot of good stuff about that. I keep hinting for our DL Weekly book club. I'm like, what about Walt Disney and American
Because
Classics?
that one is massive. That would
then
take
fine. We could do
that's almost
6 months.
That's
something.
almost as long as the Walt Disney or the Imagineering story.
I've heard it's worthwhile.
Yeah, one second.
Worthwhile.
Anyway. Yeah, I've had that book. My brother read that book and thought it was good.
Is that considered to be biography?
Yeah, Yeah, that's like the one.
So many good. See.
2 to 3 months is not enough time.
You know what?
We spent 2 to 3 months on the Disney Adults book that wasn't
right.
very long.
So perhaps we'll do...
It'd be like a year.
I was going to say 6 months. I don't know if Olivia's here or not. She and Kate are in charge of
community events.
The community events. Why not? We'll just have a longer book club. We'll just, instead of one a quarter, that one will just take over 2 quarters. Olivia, I don't think it's that bad. Okay, Olivia, I will send you a photo of ours, my copy when we're done. It's probably, I don't know, this thick, but it is taller than, it's not like a coffee book size. I don't think it's that bad. It's not as big as the Imagineering. The Imagineering story feels like it's very, very large.
Did you
want me to
close it already?
Up?
It's right there. It's the first tab you have.
Do you need me to what?
I want you to click on the Amazon thing, and then it'll tell you how many pages it is right down here.
384 pages.
Oh,
and
that's not as bad as I thought it was.
6 by 9 inches by 1 inch, so it's 1 inch thick.
Okay, then that's not as bad.
It's not that bad.
What was the one that I was thinking of that was really thick like that?
Olivia, these are the only books I read all year. Let's keep our expectations low.
Well, Olivia, you could also get the audiobook because it comes in audiobook, right?
Yeah, I'm sure there's an audiobook. It seems like everything's got a lot of things, I should say.
Oh, that one, The Triumphant American Imagination. That's the one that's super fat because I have that one.
Oh.
I have that one as well. Yeah.
That one is 912 pages.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably what you're thinking.
That's the one I'm thinking of. That's the one I'm thinking of. I knew it was in there somewhere.
There is not an audiobook of Walt Disney, an American Original, on Amazon anyways. We're just looking at
commemorative edition. It's right here on Amazon.
Audiobook?
On Audible, yep.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's only $17.99.
That's what the paperback is at $17.71.
Yeah, but if you want to listen instead of whatever.
Yeah.
I could buy it for
cool.
$1.
Well, there you go.
I'm going to buy it. Boom.
Look at that.
Added it to my list.
Was that Thomas that got us started on
Yes.
books? I've lost in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah. There's so many. Who is it? We have a listener. Why am I blanking? We have a listener.
You have to give me more than that. Yes, Thomas.
That
Thank you.
has like every time a new Disney book comes out, she buys it and she reads it, and I'm like, goals,
Who's that?
goals. It is. Oh my god.
I don't even remember where you would have seen this.
The internet. We're friends on it's social media.
Oh.
Oh my god. Why am I blanking?
But like a supporter of ours?
Yeah. Hang on. I am a very bad person right now because my brain is washed out.
Yeah. It's the end of the year. Yeah, audiobooks. See, the problem with audiobooks for me is I listen to a lot of podcasts, and if I were to just listen to audiobooks, I'd get so far behind on podcasts. And like
Stephanie.
this Fix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, she worked at Storybook Land, all this weird stuff. I'm like, why can I not pull up her name? Stephanie. Yes, reads tons.
I love how you
tons of
just
books.
pulled the website up, but
I know,
then
because I was gonna type in like Storybook Land and stuff like that.
and then it popped in
Because
your head.
I'm like, she's been on the show multiple times. I'm a terrible person for not
Yeah.
remembering her name at this moment.
You're not a terrible person for not remembering. As our president of our college would say, give yourself some grace, Teresa. It's that time of year.
I'm gonna say that I'm a terrible person because
Well,
my
you're a
brain
terrible
is
person for
brain is so fried.
looking on Facebook right now.
Well, it's because I was gonna pull up Stephanie's stuff to show you.
Let's see. Yeah, but audiobooks, I do like audiobooks. I'm more likely to read a book if it's an audiobook. And like when Teresa and I went down to Marceline, we listened to the Disney Adults book, but never finished it, right? We never finished it.
No, we only did the first part.
I don't
and
think I finished
that was
listening
all
to it.
I listened to.
You were not very thrilled
I was,
with it.
yeah,
I still
I
have
was
4.5 hours left of it.
Maybe that's all you listened to was just the part that we listened
It
to
is.
together.
Well, the other problem is I have this other book that I'm going to forget everything about if I don't get back to it. And I got 3 hours left of that. Maybe I'll try to convince James to let
Jeff,
me do
which
it on the way
book was
over.
in Walt's office? Was it an American original? I bet you it was.
We have lots of photos we could
I
probably
know
look
we
up
have.
of
We have a
Walt's
lot
office.
of photos.
We have pictures of like every inch of Walt's office, it feels like.
I'm sure we were. I felt really bad because I was so focused on just like being in the space and trying to like
Well, yeah.
absorb all this stuff.
Well,
that
you're
I
welcome. I
know-
was photo.
No, that and taking photos, but it's one of those like thinking back on it. I'm sure the tour guide was telling us things,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't.
Yeah.
I was so overwhelmed. I have.
That's why
decided-
I was trying to make sure that you could, which apparently I failed. I was trying to make it so I would take all the photos because, like, you could listen because you have a better memory for that stuff, and I'll take all the photos, and then we could, like, communicate later.
Sure, we got to make sure we communicate the plan ahead of time.
Fidget while reading. See, that's my problem, too, Aaron, is that, like,
Oh, sure.
I can't focus long enough. Like, I can't be comfortable enough,
Oh.
and then, like, I can't. But I have been reading a book on my iPad recently, and that's been working okay for me.
My favorite thing to do, which I've told you about, is reading before bed. So instead of like
That's what I've been
scrolling
doing,
on my
too.
phone or whatever, we have a chaise lounge that was actually my best friend's, and when she passed, I got that, and so I have it in my bedroom now. I have it all like cozy, and I have like my little reading corner now.
Yeah.
My purple chaise lounge.
I need to get better at reading before bed. And that's what I've been doing. I get through my social media and then I read a chapter of the book.
There you go.
And what's cool about what am I reading it in? I think it's a Kindle app. It'll tell you at the bottom like how many minutes until you're done with the chapter because like it like sees how long it takes you to read a page or whatever.
Interesting, yeah.
Well, the problem is that the book I'm reading right now is not a Disney book, but has like some chapters are like 3 minutes
Yeah.
and some chapters are like 35. And I'm like, why don't you be
What
more
in
consistent?
the world kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah, all over the
book
place.
is that? That's crazy.
But I also it kind of makes me want to buy, even though I have an iPad, which is the reason I haven't bought something, is I kind of want to buy one of those e-ink displays because it's better on your eyes because it doesn't give you the blue light and all that. And the battery lasts for like a month or something.
Do you want to try? I have one that I'm really bad at using. Do you want to try using it?
Sure.
I bought it and because I was like, oh, this would be so much better than having like physical books all
And
over.
it hasn't.
Or like instead of having physical books that then if I'm traveling, like it's way easier to take
Yeah.
that than it would be to take like giant physical books. And it just lives in my room.
Here's the problem, and I'm sure that the authors do not see that this is a problem for them, is I like to have the physical book because I like having it like on a bookshelf
sure.
or like I like to flip through it sometimes, especially things that I like photos. But when it comes to reading, I would much rather have something electronic that like right now. So like that book I'm reading. One of the cool things is because I have the app is it syncs. So like I can go into my Kindle app and if I tap on it, it'll take me to where I'm at on the iPad.
Yeah.
So like see right here, go to most recent page. There we go. So 24 minutes left in this chapter. So that's not too bad.
That's a long chapter.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, Jeffrey, it was the Triumph of the American Imagination.
That's that big
So that
one.
was the 900-page one.
Yeah.
I don't have that one. I honestly don't even know if I had heard about that one until tonight. So, since we kind of went down this lovely rabbit hole, again, thank you, Thomas.
Yes.
For putting us here. What are some of either your favorite Disney reads or Disney reads that are on your wish list or Disney reads that you're looking forward to? However you want to say that. Like, what are ones that you've read that were really amazing and you really highly recommend? What are some of just like your favorites, like that maybe you learned, like maybe it was an easy read, but you learned a lot of stuff in it or whatever? And then like, what are some that are on your wish list? Because we are at this super amazing time that there's so many good things.
I call something because
what?
this Walt Disney, The Triumph of the American Imagination, was published in 2006. So why is it in Walt's office? Because I thought those were only supposed to be things that were Walt's.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So Aaron's intrigued by The Triumph of the American Imagination.
But the Walt Disney one, the American original,
Mm-hmm.
that has been around for a while because my brother, my oldest brother, the one who just came to visit, he read that like forever ago, I remember. So hold on, hardcover. But this is 2023. See, this is because it's this edition.
That's that edition, yeah.
Okay, so maybe that's where I'm screwing up. Maybe it's different edition.
Could be.
Follow Marcy and Becky Klein, huh? Commemorative essays by those two. Because it's actually by Bob Thomas. That's right. Okay. Anyway.
I'm trying to think. So, for me, I don't have it up here. For me, though, okay, I got to pull this out because this was like...
Oh, that's another one.
Amazing.
I gotta look.
So I understand this is like not an easy book to get your hands on.
Aha, 1976.
There you
It's
go.
the original publication.
This is not an easy book to get your hands on, but this is one of the first ones. And actually, Tag was very kind and had lent this to me.
I didn't know you had a copy of it.
Must have been. Vern was amazing. This was a Christmas gift from Vern. I don't remember how long ago it was now. But this is a great one. If you ever find a copy of the Nickel Tour, I don't think this is, I think this is like the second edition or something. But it is out of print, so it is not as easy to come by. But this is really, really awesome. Really wonderful book. Lots and lots of photos of all sorts of different things from Disneyland and just tons and tons and tons and tons of information. So us Disneyland folks, I think this is a really great, again, I understand, very difficult to come by, but awesome, awesome book. The other one that I just really, really, really enjoyed was Kevin Rafferty's biography. That's another one that I just like read it and just kind of wanted to read it again. Yeah.
Hold on a second, I gotta hit browser.
You want to share this now?
Well, I want to show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I'm like terrified of this book now because it is not a cheap
This is a good
book.
one too, by the way.
But yeah, anyways, this was one of the first.
This is a great book.
One of the first Disney books I have a memory of reading, or Disneyland books that I have memory of reading. And it
You
was
should
actually
show the
'cause
inside of that.
Tag lent it to me, which wasn't that nice of you to lend to me with this
Why do you have stuff?
400. I don't know, but
You have
this was the
something
other
smart.
cool thing. I don't know if I showed you this tag, but this came in the book, which was
Do you want to show the camera?
wildly cool. It was a second annual conference, Rotary International, that was held in Anaheim, California, October 31st through November 1st, 1958 at the Disneyland Hotel. And this was like the pamphlet
That's cool.
for it, and it's like mint condition. And
It looks like it hasn't even been opened.
yeah, it was it's all like Rotary stuff. Oh, here we go. Here's like a photo of Disneyland. This was, the place so Vern went to one of our local bookshops, and
That's where he found it?
Yeah, she sourced it
Oh.
for him. And this was, I don't know, a bonus that
That
the
is
owner
so
had
cool.
left in the book.
Wow.
But yeah.
1958.
1958.
Wow.
I have another really cool, I don't even know if I've showed you this. I got to find where it was. My great aunt was saved a lot of stuff and saved a lot of really cool stuff. So going through her belongings after she had passed was like, we just kept finding all sorts of different treasures. But one of the things that I was given was one of the old paper maps from Disneyland, and I don't remember what the year was, but she I don't know how she got it home because it's pristine. Like, I don't think she actually used it when she was there, like unfolded it, because it's that beautiful. But yeah, anyway, so those are my two things.
Did
So
you show anybody the inside of that?
yeah, I showed a couple pages.
Oh, did
What
you?
else do you want to see?
Sorry, They're
Here's-
really cool because these are all, the whole idea here is these are all postcards that were sold at Disneyland. And then there's like a little story that goes along with like the
remember
selection of them.
If I put these in here.
That's a Tarzan's Treehouse one.
Yeah.
Or did Vern
Treehouse.
go looking for trivia?
That could be.
You know, I'm surprised that the producers don't go through our book collection more to like vet trivia questions.
Swiss Family Treehouse. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's back. We did an episode about Adventureland. I wonder if I bookmarked those for that. All right, so let's see. What are your thoughts, recommendations?
Me?
Yeah.
For Disney books?
Yeah.
I really like, this is another one. So this Nickel Tour one that Teresa just showed off, I bought this. This was one of my first purchases on Amazon back at like way back.
When Amazon was just books.
Yeah. So like, in the early 2000s.
I'm going to start writing
I
everybody's down
also
the Disneyland
bought
story.
this Walt Disney Imagineering Behind the Dreams Look at Making the Magic Real also came out around that time. And so this is another one that's not as expensive that you can still buy. But this has some cool stuff like showing how they do a lot of the different stuff in Imagineering and was really cool. I'm trying to think. Let me go back here because I just saw a bunch down here. This one I've heard so many good things about, and I got it from D23, and I have not had a chance to start reading
This
it
one
yet.
just came out this year.
When I'm done with the book I'm reading right now, I think this is the one I'm going to read next. Then here's from the book club, the Disney Adults one. I'm trying to think. The Walt one that you already talked about, I think, is a really good one. I'm trying to think of the other Disney books that I've read.
Different, you think about like Imagineers biographies and stuff. The Imagineering story. I really
Imagineering
liked it.
story's
Can
been
you
really
pull up,
good.
Kevin Rafferty's.
Sure.
You don't remember what magic.
Pause.
Imagineering, my
Let's
fantastical.
pause. I'm going to
Disney
take a detour for a minute. We've lost an Imagineer this week. Unfortunately, Eddie Soto passed. He was young in terms of age. He was 67.
67.
He passed this week. Unknown story that I feel like I could share now is we were trying to get him on the podcast a couple years ago. I had messaged him on Twitter. He was totally up for it, but said that he had just been on another podcast and he wanted to wait. So he said, check back in a couple months. I checked back. We had actually booked a time with him, and then he canceled because he wasn't feeling well. So I don't know if that was at all related to whatever happened. But sadly, we never got him on the show, and he has passed. But he's been in a lot of Disney Imagineering stuff.
He did a lot with Disney, did a lot with Knott's Berry Farm before he was at Disney, and kind of was in that second generation, I guess, of Imagineers. So he got to learn from some of the originals and just has done, like, there's so many things in so many parks that are there because of Eddie, or there's things that like he designed that are in the parks that you can still enjoy and experience. So if you have time, please, take some time to go look. There's a lot of really wonderful articles that a lot of the different Mice Chat had something. Looks like you're looking at one from All Years that kind of talk about his amazing career and all of the different great, wonderful things that he did in his life, and all of the cool things and all the different touches within the parks that you can still see and enjoy to this day.
Yeah, his big stuff was he did the design of Main Street USA at Disneyland Paris, Pooh's Honey Hunt at Tokyo, Mission Space at Epcot, and Indiana Jones at Disneyland. So he did a lot of cool stuff. He's been on a lot of programs and videos and stuff that they've talked with Imagineers over the years, so he pops up in those quite often.
Yes, Olivia, you're correct. There was another Imagineer that we lost.
Oh man,
Patsy, and she did a lot with Animal Kingdom. And yeah, you're right. Joe Rohde did post a nice little write up about her and kind of like all the cool and amazing things that these people do. I love the internet now because we get to know who the names behind these amazing things that are at the parks that we so enjoy and love. And I love that we get to like give people credit and know who these people were, because for a long time, and it just felt like people didn't really know, like the Imagineers almost felt like this like secret club, like Santa's elves or something. It was like, do they exist? Who are these people? They do all these amazing things. So I love that. I mean, it was cool that it was, that they were kind of like just known as this like group that created magic. But I also really, really love that, over the years, we've gotten to know who these people actually are and like what specifically they touched and did and contributed with and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, it was not a great week as far as it goes with that. We lost two very wonderful people. So if you have time, I would highly recommend looking at some of the write-ups about these folks to kind of learn more about who they were. And if they were on podcasts or anything, highly recommend going and listening to them talk and share their stories as well. Yeah. I think that's something that's really, really special. I don't think that'll ever quite sink in, is how like with DL Weekly doing the podcast, how we get to like talk with all these amazing folks, but then like share their stories and kind of preserve their stories so that people can know who these people are, learn about them for, years to come until our stuff gets taken down. But
which is why we've been trying to also get Bob Gurr on, because we'd love to. I mean, he's done a lot, but it'd be really cool to get him on the show as well at some point. But yeah,
these people are special.
They'll be missed. Speaking of people who will be missed, there's a couple books by Marty Sklar or about Marty Sklar. Of course, we had Chuck Schmidt on not too long ago, 6 months ago maybe, who wrote Marty, Mickey, and Me, which was about Marty Sklar. Marty Sklar himself has a book called Dream It, Do It, which was one of our book club books, right?
Dream It, Do It, and then there's one that's like one little spark.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mickey's 10 Commandments and the Road to Imagineering. I feel like I just need to keep adding all this stuff. They also have
Travels with Figment. That's the other one. Travels with Figment. I have that one just right over there.
I know. I see that. I feel like I see that every time I go to like leave here because I see it on
You're welcome to borrow it.
So, anyway, lots of cool Disney books.
Yes, lots and lots of cool
Disney
books.
I'm just curious if
Did anybody else have any other Disney book recommendations of things that they've read or that are on their lists that you'd want to share with the group? We'd love to hear about them.
I think I also have this, right? Didn't this come out not that long ago? Walt Disney's Disneyland?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that one.
I may have gotten that for you. I don't remember if I did or not.
I think you might have. One of these days, we should do a discussion topic about hidden Mickeys.
Hidden Mickey's so good.
Have we never done one on
We've
hidden
never
Mickeys?
done one on Hidden Mickeys.
How have we never done one on hidden Mickeys?
I don't know.
Okay,
There's
I've been
so
trying
many
to.
amazing things to talk about.
I'm
and
trying
It's been since 2017, and we still find
something
so many things. And we're
new
like,
lately, which is making
a
like
list?
to-do lists. It's been working for me to get like things done because
There you
like
go.
yeah. So I have something I got to do later, but discussion topic idea. We should put in hidden Mickeys as a discussion topic idea
There you go.
because hidden Mickeys are like one of those things that have been around for a really long time.
So many, like, okay, I know it's the wrong park. It's Disney
So many at
World,
Disney World.
but there's some crazy ones at Disney World. Like if you go look at, like, I don't even know what you want to call it. It's the Little Mermaid queue, but there's like a Steamboat Willie
Okay.
that's like massive and like he's on his side. But there's also this space, which how they figure this out, I don't know. Magic, that's how. That on Mickey's birthday, at a specific time, the sun shines through this one area just right and
Where?
creates this in Walt Disney World
Okay.
in the Little Mermaid queue,
Oh.
and it makes a hidden Mickey, like the sun shines through as a Mickey, but it's on Mickey's birthday that this happens. Like this is some
Where did you hear about
crazy
this?
cool. Again, the internet. See right there.
Inside the Magic. I want to see a picture of this.
You will. But I just
Engineers carve the rock formation. Oh no!
just wait, right there. Like it's at exact like a specific time is when that little Mickey shows. I'm like, that is wild.
I love how everybody like is like
Yeah,
sitting
like
around
the
it.
queue is crazy busy at that time just because people are
What
trying
is
to
happening
see the
here?
hidden Mickey
Oh.
pop-ups. That's what's happening.
Oh wow! Depending on cloud cover.
Isn't that wild though?
What? Like how did they?
Figure that out.
Imagineers.
I know.
Look at that. That's cool.
But anyways, I thought that was really fun.
Huh.
Related, unrelated to our book topic.
That is crazy. Anyway.
Mhm. I know. Wrong park is at World, but still very, very cool.
Well, I know they've had like there's a couple that like if you look at it, you have to be in a specific spot
Sure.
for
The
different
things to-
rocks to like line up or something. And some of them look like Mickey's head, like not just the circles, but like his like face with his
Profile or
nose and everything.
something, yeah.
Profile, that's the word I'm looking for. Anyway.
So many cool.
Oh yeah, I knew this because it's like at MGM
Oh,
Studios.
yeah. But yes, very, very cool.
Oh, look, there's a hidden Mickey and Lilo and Stitch.
So anyways, Thomas, thank you for your recommendation. I wrote it down.
Yeah, look at what you've gotten us
The Disneyland story.
into this conversation. It's
I
been
think
great.
it's a wonderful rabbit
It has
hole.
been a great conversation.
You even got Olivia like chiming in on our book club chat and Discord talking about book club for 2026. But yeah, so many good options. So many good
I
options.
was trying to see because there's one with like stonework or so. Oh, was it this one?
That's the one. That's like Steamboat Willie. It's like he's laying down. See him? There's a.
No.
How about you share with the group so
I
everyone
don't.
knows
I
what
don't
we're talking
see
about.
him laying
So-
down.
Okay, so give me your mouse, please. So this is his nose. That's his.
Oh.
There's his hat. There's like the steering wheel.
Oh, that's
There's his-
really
there's
hard.
his shorts. Yeah,
That's really hard.
yeah. You have to be lined, and you have to be lined up in the exact right.
Because where
place.
is this?
I think it's the same place. I think it's over
Ariel?
by the Undersea Adventure.
Somebody had like a really, like that was their thing.
I don't know. Are you still sharing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm showing.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Wow.
Isn't that wild?
At the exit, is what they said.
Mm-hmm.
Profile drop.
Oh,
So this looks like.
yeah.
What is this? Oh, Tiana's Bio Adventure. Oh, well, they don't know. They wrote this before. It was skyscraper profile.
I don't see that.
Grand Fiesta
Oh.
Tour.
Right there, he's like a shadow. In the,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. Snowflake Mickey. Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
his little Mickey plush.
I didn't know that. Feeling Pink. One of the biggest hidden Mickeys and nobody noticed.
I wonder if it's
Oh, the
like
Island
the
of
pools.
Flamingos. Oh, yeah, this probably looks like it right here, like this. And then, okay, maybe. And then here's the...
Oh, and Minnie's there too.
Oh, look at that.
Right?
That looks
Is
like
that
a
Mickey
Minnie.
and Minnie?
That looks like it could be. Wow. See, we got to do a thing about hidden Mickeys. That one's at Disney World, but...
Yeah, that's Disney World.
But that's
still
what
cool.
that book made me think of it.
Still cool.
Oh, I have the Maps of the Disney Parks book as well. You have the Disneyland Encyclopedia.
Yep. I use this. Okay. Fun, like, behind the scenes thing. This literally sits next to my workstation here. It's always, like, right here to the left. So there's so many times that we'll be doing trivia stuff. And after the fact, if we'll have to, like, fact check or anything, this is literally...
It's a great book.
It's literally right here.
And you got that on Thrift Books, didn't you?
I did. I got this on Thrift Books.
If you haven't before, Teresa buys some things sometimes on Thrift Books, which is a great website.
It's a great place, especially like
You
if
can
things
find
are
out of print. And not like really good prices too, usually. So I'm just curious, like
I stumbled upon this one there. I don't even think I knew what it was. This one actually looks like it may have been like an old library book or something.
yeah. So see, look, you can get the Disneyland Encyclopedia for $6.39.
Look at that. The other
The
thing you can
Disneyland
do
Book
too
of Lists.
is
Oh, he's written
if-
a lot of stuff.
The other thing you can do too is if there's something you want and they don't have it, you can like I don't know if it's like put a request or whatever, but they'll let you know when one does come in.
Oh yeah, here temporarily unavailable, but 57 people are interested in it.
They receive one copy per month. That's actually more
Every 6
than I would
months.
have.
One copy every 6 months.
It's like that is way more than I would have thought.
Oh, here's that Claude
that
Coates
Claude
book
Coates
too,
book, yeah.
by David Bossert. Disneyland Then, Now, and Forever, which I think was that was like the 60th book or something.
Could be
50th, the 50th book.
50th.
Yeah. Almost gone. Only one left. If you want to get Tim O'Day and Bruce Gordon's, I also have this one at home, so I don't need it for myself. But yeah. Anyway, lots of great books. Thrift Books, great place to do that. If
to pick
you
up
want
some used books.
Yeah.
Very, very. I don't think I've ever seen new on here, but
But
all used.
great
books.
prices. Anyway,
Help build up your Disney libraries. Oh,
I feel like you should do like because you have other ideas too. Are you gonna make like a reading nook somewhere?
No,
or?
that was one of my ideas. Was to put like low bookshelves because actually I brought that up here to do just that, but it's too tall with our shelves. So yeah, I gotta do some figuring out.
We got a lot of things I think that we've been putting off for a while. Like we've talked a lot about, and I know you've brought up a lot of ideas of like things we want to do with the podcast that I feel like we've been putting off. So maybe in the new year,
We need to like
make a list and
and just
prioritize.
prioritize and like plan it out so that we can tackle them
Like
not
something
all at once.
Teresa wants to do that is starting to bother me more, but notice our camera because it's on this like wobbly tripod.
Yeah. So if we
teleprompter
like
thing.
do anything with the desk, it's like we have an earthquake going on here in the Midwest, which does not happen.
Yeah.
We
We'll
don't
have to
get
come up
we
with
don't really get
something to do that.
earthquakes, so I want to like redo our desk space.
You got all types of stuff.
I need to like just reorganize stuff. You know, housekeeping fun things.
I know Vern probably
Housekeeping fun
isn't
things
interested,
and-
but you should ask Vern about it because he's done a good job with his area, making it look all nice and whatever.
Yeah, he has.
So for those of you who don't know, if I hit the trivia thing, so just trivia, this is like Vern's area that he's done really well. So he's got some Disney stuff because they do Trivia Land from there, but also like he's got all of his racing medals.
However,
Not all, but
There's now
some.
I'm bothered because there are things that are crooked over there right now.
Don't look at it, Teresa. Don't look.
I need to go fix that when we're done.
Which one? The
Oh,
Falcon?
look, Vern stole that book, the facts.
Oh, is that what's on the desk here?
It's by Woody.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. But look, all of it, because these are just a small portion of his medals, right? Doesn't he
Nope,
have a lot
those
more?
are all the medals.
All?
Yeah, those are all of them. Well, oh wait, you can't see the other thing.
Oh, there's a second
There's
one.
two things over there. I'm like,
Hold
no,
on.
all of his medals are over here. Sorry, you guys, this is like so left field. But yeah, there's all of Vern's running
Did I get all
medals.
of them or no?
Just about. Close enough.
There you go.
Yep, there's all of the medals. I got to figure out something better to do with my pins because I have pins kind of haphazardly in different places. Like right there is a little thing of pins.
Well, then we got like popcorn buckets.
Yeah.
And I have 2 podcasting locations at my house. I have one in my office upstairs and one in my downstairs office. It's a converted basement section. And I have so much Disney stuff that's just on both of
I
those
know,
places.
and he's got lots of Disney stuff here too.
Some of it, yeah.
Well, the side ones.
I should probably take some of my stuff home and free up some space. Why did we?
Because the thought
Why did we do the book? Because we were going to rotate.
We
stuff.
were rotating, and then we rotated, and then we didn't bring new stuff.
Then we didn't rotate.
Yeah. Then we didn't bring new stuff to then.
Because I don't know.
Rotate again.
Lean this way for a second.
There are some.
See, there's a
fun
whole shelf over there of stuff that we have that's Disney.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Because there are some things like this is new, that is new, but like I feel like this Walt's barn needs to just have a permanent place.
Yeah.
Which way am I going? This way. He's new because that was part of our.
Oh, Merlin.
Yeah. This
And
has been there for a
so's
while.
this one.
Yep. And then these guys, I think, were last.
And your poor.
Your certificate's been up here. I think that's
It's my
been on
stock
our-
certificate since
I
the
think
beginning.
I think your stock certificate's made it to every version of our.
Well, it's a cool certificate.
Yeah. No one.
Your poor.
Yeah, my Elliot that I can't decide if I want to take it out of the plastic or not. I shouldn't have been given somebody giving me this choice I just don't know what to
We
do.
also have cool stuff that I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but like hold on.
Just go pick it up.
There's a cool Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, that's
framed
rotated
thing.
out. So that's an artist that we see at Disneyana did both of those things.
Yeah.
Well, all 6 of those things. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
2,
And then your All Enchanting Ears
that's all of my
ears.
and then all of the magnetic ears that are behind your head if you moved your head. There you go. And then we've got our little basket of like cards and fun things
What
that Weekly
happened?
Tears have sent
People
us.
used to send us stuff all the time, and I feel like nobody sends us anything
Oh, yeah,
anymore.
I don't know. Maybe they think you're too grumpy. I don't know.
But then we should get grumpy mail. They should say, "You're too grumpy."
I don't know, but yeah. That's
Goodness.
fun, cool things that people have mailed us, cards wise, that people have mailed us.
Yeah, and we have
So
so
anyways.
much stuff. Like,
We need to tidy all of the tech
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Yeah,
eventually, we'll have to do something with it.
one of these days.
What happens is what happens is like on normal podcast days, I come over, we eat dinner, and then like we sit downstairs chit chatting, and then we come up here and it's like time to record, and then like we record, and then by the time we're done, we just want to go
That's
to bed, so we leave. So we don't have during
We
COVID.
need a work day.
During COVID is when we've done all this stuff because like I still have photos that pop up in my little photo reminder thing of us painting
the
all
wall.
of this. That was fun though. I remember doing that. I remember we were trying to make sure that
It was
the hardest
spaced out.
part about this is not making sure that there's not too many of one color next to another color.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, and then trying to make sure that like we didn't have too many colors that were just up on top of it.
camera though.
Yeah, up on top of itself, and
Yeah.
that was a project. It was fun.
Wasn't it like it was like a whole day?
There you go.
wasn't it?
That can be one of our New Year's resolutions: is
Redo this area?
podcast studio work days. So we'll like take time to make sure we work on whatever stuff,
Sure.
whether it be like
Problem is, I still
The
want to
desk
do
or
some
this or
stuff.
that.
Like, so one of the things that works well for us talking to you is us sitting like this. But I want, like, because more often than the streams we do with you, we podcast together.
You know what we should
And I'd
do?
love to have like you and me staring at
Well,
each
do you
other.
know what would be smarter is right now our computers are that way. We need to have our computers more like here.
Yeah, but that doesn't help us talk to each other.
Yeah, but then then we're more angled and turned because like recording the podcast when we're looking at our screens, then we're like
Sure.
solidly.
I don't know. We'll have to
looking at each
figure.
other.
We'll have to figure something out.
We'll have to figure something out.
Anyway,
This has been a very weird live stream. Thank you for coming along this
journey.
journey. Yeah, that's definitely been a journey. 'Cause
I
we've
think
talked about all
people
sorts of fun,
Enjoy
random
behind the scenes.
things. As you can tell, we didn't have anything planned for this one. So we appreciate. I'm like gonna keep giving Thomas all the shout outs. A, because you're being super kind and gifting us
Yes.
some really amazing sounding books. But then B, the fact that then spurred all of the Disney book conversations because
It was a good
I know we have
conversation.
a lot of authors that we're very fortunate to have come on the show and talk about their great books. But even that's just like that doesn't even feel like it begins to scratch the surface of how many really great books there are now that
So
are
many.
coming out, which is just amazing. Like the Don Hahn book, the Disneyland 70th, watching them behind the scenes and hearing Don talk about that and how much of that is like they were intentionally trying to pull stuff that people hadn't seen and like was new and rehashed and whatever, which is just crazy to me. Disneyland's been around for 70 years. How are we still learning new things? You know? Like,
and
that's-
his debunking of common knowledge myths,
oh yeah.
like heels sinking into the thing.
Concrete.
Like he wanted to find like first person recounts of things to
Well,
get
that was,
facts.
What was that? That was something about like they pulled like up the weather data. Or
Yeah, they pulled the
something like
weather
that.
data and it wasn't as hot as everybody says it was. So yeah. We pulled it up. The happiest place on earth.
I know, but I'm trying to remember Chris. I was gonna say remember Chris, but I couldn't remember Chris's last name. Christopher Merritt is who wrote that. Who did the book with Don Hahn?
Sure.
And I was feeling bad because again, my brain's just gone. So I'm like, Don Hahn and Chris.
I'm trying to remember now. I was listening to another podcast.
Recently discovered artwork and many previously unpublished documents and
Yeah.
images.
I was listening to another podcast recently or watching something on YouTube. It was one of those two. And there are people who don't normally talk about Disney, but they started talking about, oh, I know what it was. This guy I watched that does tech stuff did a video on, because he's like, he does a lot of tech stuff, but mostly like Apple. And of course, I'm an Apple fanboy. And so he did a thing about all the changes at Apple right now. There's a bunch of executive people leaving and blah, blah, blah. But what was really cool was he has like his degree, his like master's degree is in business. So he could like really talk at depth about this. And he used Disney as an example of how not to do succession planning and do people, because they're like, well, Bob Iger was supposed to do,
Yeah.
it was supposed to be Tom Staggs, and that was a really great idea. And then I don't know what happened, but he gave up on Tom Staggs, and Skaggs left, and then they gave it to Bob Chapek, and Bob Chapek was terrible and did all this stuff, and it was so bad that like he had to come back and do whatever. And so they're talking about how all of the, like how that is not how you do succession planning. How you should do succession planning is you should figure out who you want, like who you want it to be before you announce. So like, for instance, if you have multiple people in your organization that have like, let's say, been in the running for it,
Yeah.
what you do is when you've picked your person, you don't announce it yet. You tell the people who are not getting it, like, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to retire? Do you want to just have a board position? Like, what do you want to do instead of like forcing people to stay or having people leave all dramatically or whatever?
Yeah.
And then after they leave, you give it a couple months and then you announce who you picked. Because that gives those, it lets them save face and
Sure.
not look like they got screwed and left because they're mad. And then once you announce the new person, like you as the CEO, make some decisions on your way out, basically, because a common mistake he said that CEOs make is they say, oh, I'll let the next person make that decision because it's really their company now. But they said that actually that's the wrong way to do it, because the current CEO has the most institutional knowledge of what the best decision
Sure, yeah.
is, not the person who hasn't done it.
Yeah.
So make the decision, but then leave.
Well, and make the decision with that person.
Yeah.
So you could teach them.
But they said also the old CEO needs to leave.
Yeah.
Because what happens is the old CEO, like everybody's like, well, like with Bob Iger, I'm sure that there was conversations of like, well, what does Bob think?
Yeah.
Iger, not Chapek.
Yeah.
And so like there's a lot of weirdness with that. And so like they talked about this with Apple, how like Tim Cook was really lucky because like Steve Jobs like died. So like he wasn't around.
I don't know if I'd say he was lucky.
Well, they didn't have to deal with that.
Sure.
And so what they're saying now with Tim Cook is that Tim Cook needs to do these things and then leave. Like he
Yeah.
shouldn't stick around because that's not good for companies. But
Makes sense.
I do like the stuff we've heard lately that they were talking about how Disney might do a dual leadership thing, because I heard that there's some rumors about that I was like, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think that'd be great if they went back to that. Time will tell, because it's like trying to read the tea leaves.
Of course.
Who is it going to be? What's it going to look like? All that fun stuff. So
What do you
time will
like?
tell.
Do you want?
I don't know.
Do you want what's his name? Judd Morrow?
Josh tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you want him?
Or
do you feel
I
kind of
don't
weird?
know. Like I just don't. I don't know. Like I think he's very, very charismatic, but as far as like the business side of things, I'm very naive in knowing
Sure.
what actually is happening behind the curtains and what's going on and what, I don't know. I have no idea what it looks like for anyone else to try and take the reins, and I don't envy those people because I think it's a beast. There is so much to the Walt Disney Company now that it's just got to be very, very challenging. Thankfully, there's a lot of really great people that lead all of the different parts of the company that you can rely on to kind of, do their thing with their people and their area. But still, it's kind of crazy.
I wonder, bringing that up, I wonder if like Walt and Roy would have been able to manage a company that large, because like the whole idea of like when we watched the Walt Disney story at the park with his animatronic was he's like, well, I'm like a bee and I go around and pollinating, but like the Disney of today I think is too big to be able to go around and pollinate like that.
Yeah.
And then let's go even closer to now, and like what if Eisner and Wells, like I don't even know if they could do with how big the company is now.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
Maybe they need to not be so big.
I mean that's what I feel, but I don't know how you undo.
Yeah.
And if you undo, it's not going to be Iger that's going to be undoing, because Iger's the one that built it into what it is today with all the different acquisitions and such.
Bob Iger?
This?
Yeah.
No, this is Staggs.
Tom Staggs went to the University of Minnesota for his bachelor's.
Yeah,
Wow.
He was born in Illinois and grew up in Minnesota.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, graduated from Minnetonka High School, which Minnetonka is not like crazy far from where we are.
That's crazy. Huh. Small world. Small Disney world.
Yeah. I know, look at that. We could have had like a Disney representation from the Midwest.
Oh, so it's like
right out of
southwest Minneapolis.
It's like outside of the cities.
Hmm.
Like I know it was up by the cities,
Crazy.
the Twin Cities. I just didn't remember where. He grew up probably going to Valley Fair, which is our little amusement
depends on
park.
when did Valley Fair open?
I don't know. Anyways, that's like we've gone very all over the place, but this is definitely the most off topic. Random.
That's just how it is, Teresa.
That is how it is.
Well, it's 8:30. On that note, thank you, everybody. I hope everybody has a happy holiday.
Yes, and a good New Year.
And the next time you'll hear from us with new stuff will be after the New Year. So, and that first one's actually if you're a supporter, we have the episode live stream that'll be that first
Tuesday
time
the
afterwards.
6th.
Yep, Tuesday. Is it the 6th?
It is the
Tuesday
6th.
the 6th. So thank you all, and I hope your family and everything has a safe and happy and healthy and all that
Holiday season.
season. Yeah.
Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you.